Price, Ben, Glasgow, Molly, Molly's son,
Hunt, William, a person whose name is unknown.
We gather here today to pay homage to and recognize those enslaved ancestors who have had no voice among mountains of voices. We call upon these ancestors to join us, for we delight in your presence. Now we pour this libation in the direction of the four winds, north, south, east, and west, to honor the ancestors and clear the way for the rest of the ceremony.
At the groundbreaking ceremony held last May, we intentionally broke down a wall that had been perceived as a barrier to many local Black residents. This was powerful as it opened the space for the placement of Hearth, and it also allowed the university to reclaim and reimagine the new entrance into campus, for all to acknowledge the full history of the university, hidden no more.
William and Mary enslaved Africans and African Americans for over 172 years. This memorial seeks to remember and honor those individuals through the symbol of the hearth, which evokes at once the harsh, forced labor of chattel slavery, as well as a place of gathering, strength, and community. Indeed, enslaved people made a way out of no way. These plain words are not comfortable, nor simple, nor are they meant to be. They should not be. Yet when we make plain the legacy of slavery and racism in this country, we create the possibility for unity by acknowledging forthrightly what has been neglected or actively hidden. Frank acknowledgement of painful facts is powerful and necessary for a healthy, pluralistic democracy.
In Virginia and in Williamsburg and here at William and Mary, we embrace and actively share our history. Unfortunately, that history has often been incomplete or incorrect. The most appropriate thing we can do as students, teachers, and participants in that history is to share all of it, the good and the great, the bad and the brutal.
As a university, we now recognize the role we played in protecting the system of slavery, loud and clear. Many students on campus have felt that their personal story, their history, has been unheard, unrecognized. This memorial has fundamentally changed the way people perceive our campus. We are facing our burden and celebrating all of the lives that were here before us head on. From here on out, students will read the names of the people who were enslaved by this university every single time that they enter campus for class. Students who have the privilege of not tuning in to conversations about race will read these names in their minds every day.
The truth is that millions of people were stolen from their homeland and families and friends, forced to labor for generations without compensation under horrifying conditions. The truth is that from its beginnings until 1865, slavery was at the very economic foundation of this country. That's the truth. Another truth could and should be that 100 years from now, when historians are writing about the early years of the 21st century, they will be able to say that it was during this time in U.S. history that individuals and institutions acknowledged and began addressing the truth about slavery and Jim Crow.
From this moment on, I hope Hearth Memorial to the Enslaved will serve as a symbol of perseverance and faith for all.